I never believed my house was haunted. It was old, sure, and made all sorts of creaky noises, but I never felt watched. Until last week. It started with footsteps in the basement, not the soft, scurrying kind you might expect from a mouse, but slow, heavy footsteps. Like someone was dragging their feet across the cold concrete floor. It happened every night, exactly at 3:17 a.m. I tried to explain it away. The house settling, animals. Maybe just my imagination running wild, but on the fourth night, something was different. The basement door was open, just a crack, as if someone was standing behind it, peeking up the stairs. My voice shook a little when I called out, "Hello." The silence that followed was so thick it felt like the air had frozen solid. I slammed the door shut and locked it, my heart pounding. But at 3:17 a.m. the next night, the door was open again. Not broken or forced, just open. That morning, I found a small piece of yellow paper on the floor in front of it. The handwriting was shaky, almost desperate. All it said was, "Don't check the basement." I thought it was a prank. A friend, a neighbor maybe. But breaking into my house just to leave a warning note seemed a bit extreme. I tried to ignore it, to forget about it. But that night, the footsteps came back. Slower this time, closer. They were climbing the stairs, one agonizing step at a time. I grabbed a flashlight and just sat on my bed, listening. Then a floorboard creaked, not downstairs, but right outside my bedroom door. My heart stopped. A second note slid under the door. I never saw a hand, just the paper appearing out of nowhere. This one said, "Don't open it." I didn't move. I didn't even breathe. I knew something was standing on the other side, just waiting. Hours crept by until the sun finally rose, giving me the courage to open the door. The hallway was empty, but the basement door, all the way downstairs, was now wide open. This time, I saw a figure at the bottom of the stairs, standing perfectly still, just facing up at me. It felt like it had been staring at my room all night. Suddenly, my phone buzzed. A text from an unknown number. It read, "Stay in your room." "It's not me." A second message followed instantly. "I'm calling the police. Do not check the basement." And that's when I heard it. A whisper, floating up from the darkness below. Raspy and broken, but in a voice that sounded exactly like my own. It said, "Come help me." I backed away, shaking uncontrollably. The police arrived 20 minutes later and searched the entire basement. Concrete floor, old shelves, a furnace, nothing. But when they checked the footage from the basement camera I didn't even know existed, they saw it. In every single clip, something was standing right behind me, watching. And in the final recording, just before the officers arrived, the figure walked up the stairs, leaned into the camera, and whispered, "Why didn't you check the basement?"